So, here I am out in my favorite place because today is a special day for several reasons. Because today is not only Labor Day and not only a Virgo moon, but it is also my 37th birthday. Yeah, I'm an old ass young man, right in the middle. But I wanted to make this video just to tell you guys how grateful I am for each and every one of you. You have given me a very big reason to live and to fight. And that is because of our symbiotic relationship. What we have is a symbiosis of reciprocated energy because I give the positive and you give back the positive, and it's a mutual exchange of currency or currents of chi. It's not money, but it's better than money. It's energy that affects me emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, for the better. And I wish I knew this 15 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, but it took me till I was 33 with my death and resurrection, my almost dying from heroin overdose, and my resurrection through my Kundalini awakening. And I got sober from that, thank God. I've been sober. I was a terrible alcoholic, blackout artist, I'm telling you, like bad. I used to sneak up in the liquor cabinet when I was 8 years old and take swigs of the peach schnapps. And be like, "Ugh, that makes me feel fuzzy and warm." I was trying to numb myself from a very young age. That led to car crashes, broken backs, lots of trauma. And then Oxycontin came around and I figured I don't black out from it, so it was a easy switch from alcohol to opiates. But anyway, I don't regret any of it. I don't regret a fucking thing, and neither should you, because I learned everything I know. All the wisdom I gained is from that suffering. And if I didn't go through that suffering, I wouldn't have obtained the wisdom and the knowledge of everything I know now. It had to be that way. It had to go down the way it did. Sure, I could have done things a little different, but it seems that the more brutal and traumatizing it was, the greater chance of integration of that negative energy, the better chance of alchemizing it into something positive. So, yeah. And you know what the big change was? And I believe this is for everybody. This big lesson is going from victim mentality to victor mentality. One day, the strong soul wakes up and goes inside and realizes everything is a mirror. And the reason why everything in their life is falling apart and shitty things keep happening to them is because of their own choices. They're not alchemizing the energy that's around them. They're putting out the energy and they're getting back what's attuned to that energy, that mirror. So about 5-6 years ago, it hit me. You know what? This is after my resurrection, my Kundalini awakening. I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to kind of fake it till I make it. I'm going to put out super positive energy all around me, even if I'm not feeling it. And you know what? I got that back. And my life got better and better and fucking better every single day. Opportunities came, doors opened, the toxic people left, and the good people came right when I needed them and opened up doors and opportunities for me. It was when I switched from being a victim to being a victor. And I'm not talking about being all egotistical. I'm just talking about learning about the energy you're putting out, because what you put out, you're going to get back. So if you put out all this toxic bullshit and you're in the victim mindset, why is this happening to me? Everything in my life's fucked. Why is the universe punishing me? I hate you, God. Fuck that. I lived my whole adolescent life that way and my entire 20s that way until finally I took a fucking stand. I took back control of my life, and you know, it wasn't really faking it till I make it, because it was weird. If I was in a pissed off mood or whatever, I would just force myself to put out the energy, right? And before I knew it, it would alchemize me into a positive mindset. So it's kind of like fake it till you make it, but the more you do that, the more you get back. And that's what I'm talking about with the symbiosis. It's everybody's purpose, I believe, especially you wanderers and starseeds, to exchange those currents of chi, symbiotically with your fellow man, your fellow woman. This is what we're here to do. Raise the frequency of this planet by lifting each other up. Reciprocal energy exchange. Okay? So, I mean, when you start doing this after a while, you become so much more sensitive to energy that's around you, people, places, things. And the toxicity just starts to fall off because you're following your heart. And you don't keep around you what doesn't resonate anymore. So you're able to break toxic cycles and cut off toxic people. Doesn't mean you're out of the woods all the way. You're just given tests. You're given tests by the universe, and each time you grow, you have a choice whether to spiral down into that fucking toxic cycle, or you have an opportunity to spiral above it and rise out of it. I don't know why I'm doing that. But yeah, I wanted to make a positive message for this new moon and for my birthday. And I was born 9/6/84. I could go off forever about what I've experienced so far on this planet, in this dimension, in that specific timeline. For some reason, I chose this. You chose how you came in, the timeline you came in. You chose to project your consciousness through the specific astrological electromagnetic alignments to embody certain characteristics. Certain energetic imprints were blasted into your soul, your body, mind, spirit complex, and enabled you gifts, certain personality types and characteristics and innate skills and abilities. And they're all imprinted inside of you. You chose them to fulfill a certain mission here on this planet. And if you're not happy, it's because you're not fulfilling that purpose, or you're not taking steps to fulfill that purpose and mission. And I just want to tell you from personal experience that it starts with changing your mind from the victim to the victor. Not in an egotistical way, in a positive mindset way, in a powerful way, a soldier of light kind of way. Because we can't just be pacifists, man. We came here to fight a war. And I'm not talking about guns and bullets, and I mean, it may come to that too. But I'm talking about it's an energy war, man. Spiritual war. And the best weapon we have is the symbiotic capability of the human race. We're all electromagnetic beings. Electro, positive charge. Magnetic, negative charge. Masculine, positive. Feminine, magnetic, negative charge. When they come together in harmony and balance, they create that balance of the 0 point inside the poles of duality. And what's happening to humanity right now? They're so polarized. They've gone so far away from that 0 point. So we're here to remind them that they are the neutral observer in the middle, and they are in control of this life and the next and the next and the next. Give them their power back. Have them remember that they are God. God is not outside of them. God is not idolized in a man or a woman. It's not a patriarchy. It's not a matriarchy. It's not any cult that worships any particular astrological body. It is the all. It is the everything. It is the word that spoke vibration and cymatics into the logos, into all of the ether and every single which way and every single dimension and every emotion and even every fractured particle thought form. I guess we're here to kind of bring that energy back. It's been too fractured on this planet. It's been too particled, and we need to kind of bring it back. But it was a damn good thing that it fractured out, because as it fractures out, it's able to go beyond and learn more and experience more. That's the beauty of the particle and the waveform. The particle may be separated from that 0 point waveform, but it can always be brought back because it has the power to create. It's the consciousness that moves the energy. So, yeah, no matter how down you are, how separated from God, from the universe you feel right now, how fucking lonely you feel, there's always a way back to pick up the pieces and re-embody that crystalline consciousness, that Christ consciousness, those codes, those creator codes, because we all have that power inside of us. I love you very much. And I guess I'm 37 in this incarnation, whatever. I feel immortal either way, but I love y'all. Stay up. I hope this gave somebody what they need.